Hi, everyone. Well, happy July. We're here live on Soul Messages, beginning of the month.
I'm telling you, it's already into past 4th of July and we're moving ahead.
Yeah, so hello to those on Facebook,
Yeah,
YouTube, and LinkedIn. So say hello if you would like a
yes.
message.
Let's see who joins us tonight.
Yes.
Now, with this summer, people go away, so we understand if you're not with us.
Yes, so if you want a reading, just say hello. And if you have a question, we can answer that as well. And we'll see.
Okay.
We haven't been live in all channels in about a year.
Wow, what happened?
Yeah, well, we've been doing our soul messages in our private group or private community twice a week.
Right. So tell us about the private community.
Yeah, that's the Vibrant Soul Society,
Right.
the Healing Oasis, where we do readings and healing circles. And you can find more at the website there that I listed. And we're letting this get out to the internet and see who's going to join us tonight.
Yes. Well, how was your day today?
Day was good. How was yours? So, what's going on with the astrology?
Well, actually, tomorrow Uranus goes into Gemini, and things are they're gonna speed up. We're gonna hear surprises in the news and stuff. Anyway, we have who's here with us?
That's Apon. We never read for Apon, so let me read for Apon.
Really? Go on.
Yeah, I'm going to start tonight for Apon and look at your July theme. Let's look at the July theme.
Oh, okay, then I'll do that too. I'll be copycat.
Yeah, I figured July theme. Why not? Let's see.
That's a good idea. I have lipstick on my teeth.
No.
Okay. I put a new purple lipstick. It's a little intense, but.
Yeah, let me see here with the.
All right.
The theme for Apon here. Then you can do the next one while we're getting this out to the internet.
Well, we are.
All right, so let's take a look here. All right, so your spirit animal for Apon is the turtle for the month. It's about stop forcing things and allowing yourself more to receive, and to really. You're also getting the dream filled card. So that's about your wishes are coming true when you stop trying to force things and you allow things. Hello, Kat.
Oh, our lovely cat is with us.
And also, Apon, to wrap this up for July, we got be the turtle retreat, and your dreams will come true. And what's preventing you from getting your dreams to come true? It's the armor card. It's putting up the shields, the defenses that I can never do this, and all this stuff, all this reasons and excuses. Just reminded, go within, and your dreams will come true.
That sounds exciting. Hello, Miss Cat. Let's see what the universe has for you.
You still in the mountain, Cat? Or you come back to your apartment?
Cats all over the place. Okay, let's see what I have for Cat. So this is saying take a time. I'm sorry, let me show the. Take a time out. This is a upside down. He's supposed to be hanging the other way, right? Actually, this is upside down. So saying take a pause, take a break, take a deep breath, and you're going to move forward very soon. The hangman is very brief, and things turn around very quickly. But you're in this stage before things have turned around a lot. There's a time that you need to have a little bit of a rest from things, a little bit of a break. Because, again, we've had this card come for you often. New beginnings. So the theme for your month is starting something new after you've had a little break. Not long. The hangman is brief. Then you're going to have wonderful new beginnings. And what the cards are saying is you've got supreme protection around you. So that, does she have a question?
No, Annette. So hello to Annette.
Okay, no, let me finish. So you've got the supreme protection and permission to go forward. Take a little break from everything. Just all that mental activity and running around, and just settle down. Even if you're busy, take breaks, take time out, take rest periods. Don't go straight 12 hours, 8 hours, 5 hours. And know that you have protection around you, that it's safe and it's good to think about new beginnings to move forward, because this is the time in July we have new beginnings. All right.
Let me see what the July theme is for Annette here. So if you're doing well, Annette, or
All right, you keeping up with the scroll, Sam?
yeah, the scroll's not so busy because it's the
Okay.
first time going everywhere in a while. So the word will get out that we're live at the beginning of the month, and maybe we'll do something mid-month as well.
Oh, I'd love that. This is my passion.
Yeah, and we do soul messages twice a week in our group.
Look, we're here to help you. So if we don't answer a question, you let us know and we will clarify. Sometimes we're not perfect. Something is left out. Why not remind us?
There's Chris is here, and you'll read for her next. So for Annette,
Oh, Chris Keller. How nice. Okay,
yeah.
go on, Sam.
So okay, so
Annette, right?
for Annette, yes, you're getting the wolf, the guardian, that you were safe. It's all about safe, trusting your wisdom, trusting your insights for July. It's really about trusting yourself. And then really it's about surrendering that mind that it's too busy, too noisy. Just mind is creating all these doubts, these worries, these fears. So then we ask another animal, like, what's getting in the way of surrendering, trusting yourself? And the energy I'm getting, the shadow element that I'm getting is the jealousy card. So maybe you're comparing yourself to another, you don't think there's enough. There's just something with the jealousy element you need to look at. And just to realize the wolf is with me, it's safe to trust me, let go of all this stuff. And where is the mind, the shadows creeping in with the jealousy and the comparison?
Anything Chris has it? Does it seem like June? Wait a minute. Where is some message? Where'd it go?
Okay, just read for Cat. The scroll's starting.
There's no question. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, excuse me.
All right.
Okay. So this is
Hi,
for
Village. We'll read for you next.
Chris Keller. Okay. 2. And one more from this deck. 3. Let's see what July has for you. This is taking time for solitary enjoyment, being with yourself. When you're with yourself, when you take yourself somewhere, you do what you want to do. There's no compromising, there's no figuring out what the other person wants. This is relaxing and breathing, and this is giving yourself space, permission to relax and to enjoy, to be with yourself. And these 2 cards are about using your intuition. So what I'm feeling, well, let me show one at a time. So this is the psychic insight, which shows that this is a time not to rely on mental processes or analysis, but to use the intuitive self, which will guide you. Once you're relaxed and you take that solitary enjoyment and take a me day, a me time day, then we're tapping into our subconscious mind and our intuitive self. And this is the high priestess. This is looking for things below the surface. She's about solving mysteries, the mysteries of life. So this is looking for um, what's beneath the surface, not overlooking things, but being thorough and being open to receive information from the universe. Okay.
All right,
Done.
so this is for Village 05. So let's see. We got some cards here. So let's. So this is the shadow element. So that's what's getting in the way. So what is this about for your relationship in July? Well, look at this. The love. Very good. We're getting the love card, and then the friendship card. Really about loving yourself unconditionally, being your own best friend. That's what's key to the relationship in July is just loving yourself. So what's this shadow element that's getting in the way of loving yourself? From loving yourself, you'll attract that right partner. What's getting in the way is this shadow here, the fear. Why is it hard to love yourself? What comes up for you? Where are you not deserving, what not worthy, not good enough? You need to sit with those questions and realize your partner's out there where you can really love yourself unconditionally, be your own best friend, but we need to explore the fear shadow. Why aren't you good enough? What's holding you back? And you can answer that, Village.
Is Beck Fox next?
Lisa Crawford. Then I'll read for Beck.
Oh, Lisa Crawford?
Yeah, so for Village, it's just about really just see where that fear comes up, where you're not good enough, not worthy. That's something you need to explore in that relationship. Everything else is good. Just love yourself unconditionally.
Okay, well, wow. Speaking of love, Beck, you got this. The first card, I didn't even want to turn any of the cards over, is self-love, taking care. And she's hugging herself. Do you see the picture? With a rose. She's presented a gift to herself, the rose, which symbolizes peace and joy and love, giving yourself a hug. Give yourself a hug. Take time for yourself. Enjoy your life. This is about enjoying your life, loving yourself, doing things that you love. Not only loving yourself, it's a reflection of the self-love, is doing what you love and setting healthy boundaries. Phases and cycles, don't let a down phase get you down. What comes down comes up. So things are changing for you. There's a lot of changes in the air. So if things get a little unnerving or unsettling, just take a deep breath. Give yourself permission to just take a step back and look at things objectively and say, this is a good thing. See what's good about it. Always look for the good in situations, and then you will have good results, positive energy coming in. And this is saying we need a little bit more focus and tension. Let the busyness of the mind, with the cycles of life going up and down, the mind starts to get overactive. This is saying relax, let the mind relax. How do you do that? By focused attention. Maybe focusing on a candle or a fragrance, or just sitting quietly, or even doing a walking meditation if you're the kind of person who needs activity to relax. Okay, go on.
All right, so great. So this is for Beck Fox. So let's see what July holds in store for you. And it's very late there
Oh
for
yeah,
you.
this is for, I read
Oh,
for
and actually
Lisa.
very early for Beck.
Oh, in
It's
Australia.
it's the Tuesday morning there. So you're welcome, Village. Let's see what we got here for Beck. So let's see your spirit animal. Let's
You're
see
welcome,
the energy.
Chris. Yeah.
Then we'll see the shadow element for July. Let's take a look here. The shadow element. Let's look. All right, this one we're feeling. Yep. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's take a look here for Beck. Let's take a look at these cards here for you. All right. So, so Beck, your spirit animals this week is the qual, the empathy. It's really about, slowing down, listening more, listening to yourself, having more compassion for yourself. For July is really about slowing down, pausing, having more compassion for yourself. And then your word is the divine. Remember the divine within you, that energy, that essence within you, that you're whole and complete just as you are. And the shadow element coming up for July is the abandonment card. Where are you feeling left alone, that somebody betrayed you, left you out? And they just remind you, just have that compassion for yourself, right, that I am divine. Other people don't define you. So just be mindful of that abandonment energy that can come up, that can take away your power.
Okay, whoever said thank you, you're very welcome, all of you. Sometimes we don't have a minute in between the readings to acknowledge. We're grateful to hear from you, and thank you for your feedback.
All right, Beck, that's great.
Next?
Your birthday month.
Oh,
Leo, right?
Leo or Cancer, depends on the date. If it's late July, it's Leo. If it's early, it's Cancer.
Yeah.
All right.
So actually, we're caught up here. We see some people watching. So
okay. Well,
so if you got a reading and you have a question, you can ask us.
Well, yes, that's the thing we encourage. If we don't cover everything, and we might not because we're moving things along to read for everyone, you can go back and revisit.
Yes, if there's a question, you can ask that now. Otherwise, we'll wait for the next person for the general reading.
Right. A lot of the information is pretty self-explanatory, but still. Oh, so YouTube is giving me a purple oval with a crown. Oh, go on.
Yep.
Go on.
The
Today,
High Priestess.
I'm into the purple today.
Yeah, so we're just hanging out here. So we do soul messages in our group tomorrow, right, but we actually both read for the person, and it's a lot more in depth.
Well, that's it. That's when you join the Vibrate. So how much is it?
It's $5 for the first month.
That is good.
Yeah, because you get 3 healing circles a week and 2 psychic readings a week. So
Wow.
we have date and times for everyone, depending where you are. Works for Australia, Europe, and North America.
Yes, so we will come on here maybe more often.
Maybe twice
We've
a month.
lost our audience a little bit.
Yeah. So we'll see if there's any questions while we're here. Maybe
Well,
it's an early
yes.
night if no one else
Well,
joins
let's
in.
see. Let's give it a chance. Yes, you posted on several.
Yeah, we're posting on several channels. Usually it's free for all here when we're more frequent.
Yes. Well, we can always end the night early if there's nobody, but let's see. I
Yeah.
think people will
Give
show up.
us some time. We've been 15 minutes so far. Yes. So Beck is a Cancer.
She's a Cancer. Oh, they're very sensitive. I love that sign. My rising sign, my ascendant in my first house, Cancer. I have Cancer in the 12th and Cancer in the 1st.
Let's just do one more thing for Beck while she's watching. Let's get
Very sensitive people, very intuitive people.
So I want to see what's the coming year for you, Beck. That's what I'm asking. The coming year for Beck with the shaman's
For the birthday?
Yeah.
Nice.
So the coming year. Oh, wow. Look at this. So we're getting the exile card. We need to remove ourselves from something. Remove ourselves from the lies, these mental stories or the opinions of others. We just got to really remove ourselves from that. That could also be the abandonment energy coming up too, is that remove ourselves from those lies and really just embrace that joy within you. So it's really about, this year's really about tapping into you, loving you, and removing yourself from the lies, the stories, the sense of betrayal, the abandonment. You can tell when somebody's just telling you just something you want to hear, and just ignore that and just follow your.
Let me jump in before we lose her. Beck, you know that now, I think it's a week now, that we have Jupiter entered Cancer very recently. And what does that mean? The planet of good luck, opportunity, and expansion is entering your sign. This could be a very fortunate year for you with Jupiter in Cancer. Wow. That's very good.
Yeah.
So just to assimilate that, you can look up, if you don't know astrology, if you're not well versed in it, you can look up what Jupiter means. But it's expansive, it's growth, it's opportunity, it's pleasure. Although pleasure is more Venus, but you're getting, it's a joyful card, a sense of humor. So many things, foreign travel, long distance travel, publishing, rules publishing. So if you wanted to publish a book, this would be a year. Okay, I'm sorry.
So we're just going to hang out for a few more minutes. We hope you'll join us.
Right.
And then
with Jupiter in Cancer, the Cancerians are feeling the positive energy of it. The only thing to watch with the Jupiter is not to overdo. 1 cookie's good, 10 cookies are better. We get in a jovial mood and we spend too much, we eat too much, we drink too much, and then the bills come in or the weight starts to pile on. That's one of the possibilities with Jupiter, overdoing too much of a good thing. But for the most part, it's a lovely, lucky opportunity that comes your way, perhaps. Just an uplifting feeling. You should feel lighter when Jupiter goes into your sign.
But it's really interesting. You mentioned joyful. I pulled the joy card for the coming year, so that's really the Jupiter energy.
Oh, we see. All right. Who's next?
Oh, it's Debbie. Your turn.
Debbie Nicholson. Hi, yeah. Debbie. Okay, good. They're trickling in.
Yeah, they're trickling in. So.
Okay. This is for Debbie. Oh, this is the abundance card. Speaking of opportunities, excuse me. There's the opportunity. Yes, this is really generosity, money coming in. It could be money coming. It could be just the gifts. This is abundance. Abundance comes in many forms. It could be making new friends, meeting new people. Besides money, it could be money. It could be something else. Resources are available. So this is a very positive card to start with. This abundance card. This is helping you attract the things that you choose to have, the law of attraction, focusing on what you want and letting the gifts come in. Not having any expectation of outcome, nor worrying about the journey, how you get there. Set the intention, focus, and you'll get it. This shows a creative project coming away. So to be more creative in your life. That's part of the Jupiter too. That's being more creative and open because you're in a good place. And being in a good place allows you to really get where you're going because it helps when you're in a good mood, good things happen. And you meet positive people and positive circumstances. This is also saying don't forget, with all the joy and the creativity and whatever's going on socially, time for serenity, time for peace, a little bit of self solitude just to balance things out. But this looks like a positive period for you. And just learn, to be creative and put that creativity in whatever you do. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to be your personal stamp on what you're doing. So the serenity is also there to help you to balance out the energy, not to get too excited, but to calm down, focus, and direct the energy within. You don't want to be too outwardly focused. Okay.
All right, we're going to wait about another minute or two, see if anybody
Yeah.
joins. So it's last call. You could say, if you're watching, you want to message, say hello.
Oh, Chris has a little one with Kim. Yeah. They're very sweet usually. It could be a little bit moody. That's one thing with Cancer, but usually they're very family oriented, unless there's other things in the chart that would indicate otherwise. I mean, astrology is complicated. We have to be careful of stepping into a track and looking at one thing. There's a trap there. One thing. You have to look at the whole picture and integrate the pieces like a jigsaw puzzle. One piece is not going to tell the whole story. Well, think of it like a jigsaw puzzle, putting all the pieces together and then getting a picture.
All right, so
Okay.
we're just waiting to see if we'll give it one more minute and we'll see if anybody joins in or has a question.
Yes.
Because we've been live for 22 minutes now. So
okay, we
went by pretty quick.
It did. I know. It's so nice. And well, if you're in the East Coast, you're getting long days. So some people might be lingering at the beach or the park. It's barbecue time.
Right.
Sam and I are not fond of hot weather, so we stay indoors where the air conditioning is. And then you get to go to the malls and the museums and local stores.
Yeah.
It's fun. You can do fun. You can have fun any season. They're all good.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
yeah. Plus it's a holiday weekend here in the States. So
Let's see. Let's wait a minute or so.
yeah, that's why we're going to wait another minute or so. See if it's last call for people that may want a message. Just checking in.
I mean, it's been years since I've been to the beach.
Yeah.
But the problem of water is so cold in New York. Oh, the beaches are freezing. The water is hot in the sand, hot, the sun baking down. Unless you have an umbrella, but it's still hot, and the water is freezing.
Yeah, it's a big trip to Coney Island.
Yeah, from our house, it's an hour and a half to 2 hours. If you go on a Sunday, it could take upwards of maybe 2 hours.
Yeah, depending on the train.
Yeah, Far Rockaway is even further. You got to take that special overpass over. Mm. Oh, okay. So let's see who's with us now.
No, we're not seeing any more questions. I guess everybody's good. We're not seeing anything.
Oh, let's. Okay.
So I think we'll give it a few more seconds for people that are delayed. So I see 4 people watching.
So Sam and I have written a book, and the previous book that Sam wrote by himself.
I give that away.
Is a giveaway book. The second book was it Break the Habit of Negative...
Yeah, there it is. Break the Habit of Negative Thought Addiction.
Break the Habit of Negative Thought Addiction. That's on Amazon, isn't it? On sale on Amazon. It's very inexpensive. And it gives my journey and Sam's journey and hints about...
Oh, okay, I'll read this for Nell. Oh, Nell. We haven't seen... Winter's cold at Oregon coast too. Okay, so Nell.
Oh, yeah, it is.
All right, Nell about future husband. Okay. Let's take we're going to do some shaman's cards.
Future husband. Oh, exciting.
And then we're going to do the shadow. What's getting in the way from future husband. So let's do some cards from the shaman's deck.
Wow.
Then we're going to look at the shadow element and see what the shadow is that blocks. Let's take a look. Oh, okay. Interesting energy. Okay. All right, okay. So I got some cards here. So we got the shaman's card first is
Right.
the hope cards. That means that's
Oh.
good possibilities for a future husband. Is good possibilities, but
Wow.
what's getting in the way? Both of these, I say, are shadows, elements that we need to deal with. The future husband is there, but we got to deal with the fear
No blockages. Remove the blockages.
and the shame that I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, I'm
there
not
you
really
go.
just not deserving.
Right.
Or really the fear of like maybe getting out into the world, maybe saying hello to someone, of just feeling this unworthiness. So Annette has a question you can read that from. So yeah, from the
Can you tell me
Philippines.
about my future husband, Sue?
Yeah, so Nell, so for you is saying hope, it's really good possibility. It's just we gotta let go of the fear, the shame that is blocking it. And just notice where you're holding back, where you're feeling guilt, shame, regrets about yourself. And
Okay,
what are you
Annette.
afraid of as well?
Well, the key to attracting the right partner. Can they see this?
Yeah,
Oh, like this.
yeah, there.
Is undying love. This is unconditional love. This is love that lasts eternity. This is what you need to love yourself, to really give yourself that undying, unwavering support and love. And sometimes it's hard to do. How do you do it? You listen to yourself. You listen to the words that you use. Oh, it's so words like perhaps. Oh, it's really difficult finding the right person. Maybe my time has passed. Things like that. Listening to the words that you say that may block the attraction of the right person. Listening to yourself, being careful of what you say and do. Let's see if we can get on a clarity. No, again, we're getting focus and tension. So, what it is to do, if maybe you're all over the place, we need to set an intention. That's very simple. We don't go into all intricacies and outcome of how you want to meet this person, what that person looks like. You set the intention for your highest and greatest good to be with the joy and happiness, the soulmate, your soulmate, to attract that, not to worry about the outcome, what they look like, who they are, just letting it go. Focus intention. So we don't want to be all over the place. We want to listen to ourselves, the words we use. Let's just see if I can get clarity on who this person is, though.
I was curious for Annette. I pulled the shadow card, which goes with the undying love. The shadow element is the judgment, how you're judging yourself.
Well,
It's what Lori was saying. The words
the
that you're
words
using
that you use reflect the judgment.
Yes, great shadow element.
No, I'm not getting the husband. I'm getting medicine woman. You can heal your life, and you can bring this person right to your doorstep. You're a channel for divine healing and love. So I can't get clarity on this person. I've asked all of these cards what this future husband is. It's too dim. You haven't set the intention, and you're still using words that get in the way. So let go, listen to yourself, practice undying self love. No matter what, love yourself. Don't criticize yourself. And you're setting the intention. It's simple, it's not complicated or analytical at all.
All right, so
What are you
Nell,
showing me?
there's a new person you can read for Jamie's Cowboys there. I'm going to answer Nell's questions real quick. You can read for Jamie's Cowboys here. I'm new here. So
Older or
Nell,
younger?
do you know him?
Yeah.
The exile? No, you don't know him. It's removed from you. Young, older, uh, perhaps family. Yeah, it's going to be younger. The birth. So it's saying it's going to be younger. You don't know them.
Okay.
And
All right, now I'm reading for
Jamie's Cowboys.
Jamie's Cowboy. Okay, hi there. So glad to meet you. I'm just drawing randomly selected cards. These are random. They're face down. We don't see what we're pulling. So it's a surprise. Let me start with 2 and then I'll add. So does she have a question?
No, there's no question
Okay.
for Jamie's Cowboy.
So this is forgiving yourself and forgiving others. Now, what that does is, first of all, it's not condoning or being okay with people who hurt you. It's not like you forget what they did and you're okay. Okay, this person did such and such, blah, blah, blah. It's not that. It's just really forgiving unconditionally and saying, I forgive you even though you've wronged me, that you've done things that I don't like. I set myself free. You dissolve the binds that tie you, because if you hold on to the anger and you hold on to that bond between you and that person, you're going to keep repeating this pattern of meeting the wrong person. And if you do have another life, if you believe in reincarnation, this could carry over into the next life. So you have to let go and forgive yourself and others. You want to let that dissolve the tie. And it's saying, how do you do this? You go into quiet time. You relax, you focus, you find a way to let go and to let the information come to you. It doesn't mean you're not going to think. Your thoughts will still be there. But slowing down the mind is a little bit. So the gaps between your sentences become longer. Let me see what else we have for you. So the forgiveness card is the card of liberation and hope to attract better influences and people. And look, this is saying live your divine passion. Do what serves you best. Do what you love. And do every time you can, every instance you can, to do something you love. Even if it's choosing what to wear or what street to go down. It's not complicated, and it doesn't have to be huge. It's doing what you love, finding that divine passion, being honest with yourself, what it is that you truly want. Sometimes we have to go through a list of what we don't want to know what we do want. So always speak in the positive, always set the intentions in a positive way.
All right, I'm going to read
Okay.
for All Infinity. And I see Jamie's coach is asking, is a past life connection?
It's possible. It's not a definite yes or no, but it is a karmic thing. We have to let go, or we keep this karma going with this person. So we have to forgive and let go, otherwise we're bound and tied to this person. And it either manifests as somebody else that's mimicking the behavior of that person, similar, like a control issue. Let's say you had control issues with one person, you're angry and they hurt you, then you might meet another person who has control issues because you didn't resolve the first issue by forgiving that person and letting go. It's super important. And when you do that, you open up the floodgates for good things to come in. Otherwise, you're blocking them. If you're in anger, you're in fear. That is negative. It doesn't work for us. We need the positive framework to attract wonderful things. And you have that opportunity. But finding that divine passion, being in that quiet time, that's how you're going to do it. And letting go and dissolving the ties that bind you to negative action to prevent future karmic influences that would reflect this, what this person represented in your life.
All right, so this is All Infinity. Then you can read for Ammani Johnson. Okay. So this is for All Infinity. The Spirit has humor here. You will see there's some humor in these cards here for All Infinity. So I have some cards for you. For the theme for July, the message is the dragonfly, the illusion. It's just remembering who you really are outside of the mental stories. And then having faith in yourself. Now this is I just have to laugh at this card. For All Infinity, look what I pull. The infinite enoughness, to realize that I'm good enough, I'm worthy enough, I believe in myself, I trust myself, and letting go of these mental stories. The dragonfly is all about letting go of the lies, the stories, this mental nonsense, and realize have this faith in yourself. And then the infinite enoughness. I never pulled that card before. I just realized I am good enough, I am deserving, I'm trusting myself, I believe in myself.
Okay, what did the person I just read for?
Well, let's get back. We got Ammani waiting.
Oh, she's an empath, a medium, and a clairvoyant. That would explain it. Okay. All right, Ammani,
Yeah.
any question?
Okay. Now, I'm new to this, but I'm very spiritual and sense energies. I don't know what made me click this, but I'm here. Ammani.
There's no accidents in the universe. You're attracted to this energy. Okay.
Okay, here's another one. There's another from Ammani.
My sister is very spiritual. She had a dream that they spoke, and my mother wants to reach me. I'm not ready. How do you get ready? You send them lots and lots of light, and you shine your light. It's a light that's like a beacon, a calling. That light is going to draw the a person to you, and you'll be able to probably get. I say probably because maybe we it's difficult to get these messages from the other side at times. And at times it just comes into your mind. You just know what they're thinking. But light activation, that's definitely the way to open up that consciousness to attract entities and information coming to you. That's the divine light. That's the essence that lights up the universe. Light and beautiful energy. This shows that you will achieve any goal that you set your mind to because you have the victory card. Once you shine that light and people feel your radiance and love, that will move you forward in a forward progression. So that's the victory card. We're seeing victory in all levels, not just one. Once that light shines, it's limitless activity. No limits. And expect a miracle. Yes, once you shine that light, expect a miracle. You will be successful in your endeavors. You will attract your mom or whoever else needs to come through by shining that light, that radiance, that beautiful divine energy. Anything you want to get from that?
No, I just feel like what all infinity is saying, nothing is coincidental. That's right. There are no mistakes in the
No,
universe.
no,
And the
no.
mind really has a problem with that. We mean there's no mistakes. No,
Right.
everything is going according to a divine plan we don't know about for our maximum spiritual growth.
I mean, there are times that we wish that we made different decisions, but that is not that things are bad. It's just that next time we can go instead of left, we go right.
Yeah.
So that's all it is. It's information. There's no remember everything is neutral. We, by our mind, our personality, we place restrictions on things and label them. Once you label something, that you're kind of stuck with it until you realize what you're doing. All right, who's next?
I'm seeing some from Jamie's, which I say to them. I don't know. It was the person we were reading for.
Whether you say I don't know, because that I whatever is important for you.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, whatever issues you had with
she
your
gave me
mom.
signs and I'm not knowing.
Right. That's why I say sometimes we block the energy, the light energy. I was mentioning that. Sometimes we don't get the messages because the mind is too busy. Just sit quietly and just focus on that light, that inner peace, that divine essence that we all are, that consciousness, the me inside you behind what you see. Excuse me. And you want to add to that? Because I understand sometimes we block the energy inadvertently and we don't get the messages.
Yeah, so we can.
But it doesn't mean that person's not around you. Look for subtle clues, look for things. Maybe a letter, maybe a brooch, maybe a pair of earrings, something that shows up that will tell you, I'm with you. Maybe the message is, I'm just with you. You don't need to get information all the time.
Yes.
It's just the knowing that that person's contacting you. And you see subtle clues around. I remember I was in a brand new house. I moved. My cat had died, and I was very, very, very upset. And in the middle of the floor in this new apartment, I saw a cat claw. Like, where did it come from? So you don't know. Animals can contact us, I believe. Humans can contact us. It's all good. Just look for the clues and just shine that light. That's the most important thing. It's like a beacon. You're calling the energy in through love. Make sure you send love to that person. They thrive on lights. Sending light to an entity is wow. It's food for their soul.
Yes, so Jamie's Cowboys. I said, what was the shadow element in play? The shadow is control.
Right.
Where you're trying to control or force the situation.
Yeah, we can't force things. That puts up a force field around it.
Or
That's
trying
like
to
a
control and micromanage, it doesn't
that
work.
that is the no. You have to let go and trust. Sometimes it's hard to do. We don't, we like, when is this going to happen? But when you're impatient, that also is a negative force field around things from happening.
Yeah,
Like,
all infinity. Yeah, we're all in vibration frequency. And after my
yes.
Kundalini weakening, everything shimmers to me. I don't see solid anymore. It's just everything is a
Well, they
vibration.
say as a whole, humanity. Now, look, I'm not saying this. I'm saying what I hear frequently from people, light workers and psychics and medium, saying that we're raising our frequency, that the whole earth is going through a shift. Now, can I verify that? No, but do you feel it? You feel things are speeding up, yes. Changes are abounding, yes. But are you feeling, sometimes we feel worse before we feel better. They call this ascension symptoms, where your body is starting to acclimate to the newer vibrations. And you start to get symptoms like dizziness, fatigue, so on. So sometimes things are shifting in a way that you think, oh, it's negative, I'm not feeling great, but it could be just acclimating yourself to the higher frequency. So they say that, and a lot of people are saying that. So we're assuming there's some kind of seed of truth in it.
Yeah, so for Annette, I felt somebody close to you, and I just pulled a card for confirmation. Look at this. I just pulled this
Yeah,
randomly, Spirit of Truth. It's a confirmation. Yeah,
yeah. No, I feel
she's,
that too, definitely.
yeah.
Let me see if I can pull one too.
Yeah, then if I was watching and need a message, we're here, going to end here in about a minute or two.
Receptivity. Get your ears and minds open.
Yeah,
She's coming. She's telling you. She's communicating with you. She's there. Again, sometimes we just know there's a presence, and that's enough.
yeah,
Yes, they never say that much anyway. It's
right.
so
It's
just
more of a
know they're there.
reassurance that they're there.
Reassurance, we're there, we're here, we're right around you. Just look for those clues. All of a sudden, one day you see something you're thinking about, you see something that belongs to her that you didn't notice, or that pops out of a drawer. There are many ways to really know, have a knowing that this person is listening to you. I believe animals. Oh yeah, animals have
Yeah,
a
you're
soul.
welcome, Annette. Yeah.
Animals have a soul. I'm convinced of it, and I'm not
Well,
going to
yeah,
ever
all
change my
infinity, we
mind.
are the truth. We are consciousness. We get attached to this body, this form, but we're ultimately the absolute, the one consciousness, and we're aspects of that one consciousness.
Well, so you are going through the shift, and you're aware of it. Great.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's wonderful.
yeah.
Yes.
There's always shifting within us as we get into deeper into
Well,
the
yeah,
consciousness.
definitely. And it's uncomfortable sometimes.
Hmm.
This is a new environment. It's like moving into a new country. It's
Yeah.
like, wow, what's going on? What is this? This is not what I'm used to. It's unfamiliar because it's new.
Yeah.
And
I think we're
things
good.
are accelerating. Yeah.
I
If
think we're going to be done for tonight.
Okay.
I'm not seeing any more comments. The
Well,
last
we've been
call,
on how long? 45 minutes?
43 minutes. We'll wait till
Yeah.
45, then we'll end it at 45. We could go another
Yeah.
minute because there's a delay.
Okay.
So if there's a delay, then last call for messages or
I mean,
questions.
I have another story, but leave it for next time.
Yeah, maybe we'll come back on
Well,
mid-month,
let's see. Don't
beginning of the
say
month.
maybe and don't promise. You wait
Maybe,
and see and you post.
yeah. Well, I know every Sunday morning I am live at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I do that every Sunday. I do a little talk, and if there's
Right.
time, I can do some healing or a reading or two. But mostly it's just a short talk. And today was about facing death and talking about that.
Right. Okay. Well, again, your diagnosis is not your destiny.
Right.
People can predict what they want to do. It's a prediction. It's not really based on, it's based on something they learned in school, which doesn't mean anything. Yes, we go to doctors. We need doctors. Absolutely. You have a heart attack, you even go to a doctor, right? I'm not saying doctors are bad and you don't go to them. You're saying sometimes with a prognosis, you can't really know. There were indications based on experience with other patients. That's about it. Okay,
I
anybody?
see
I
all
am
infinity.
true. Yes, yes, you are. Good acknowledgement. Perfect. Good for you.
Yeah, so yeah, just trust your knowing, all infinity. Just trust what you know and sense, and that is your truth. That's really about what feels right to you is right, because whatever we believe is our reality. That's the way the universe works. It matches frequency and
Right,
vibration.
exactly. You believe you're bad, you're going to get bad. You believe you're good, you're going to get good. And that's it. It's not complicated.
Right.
Don't overcomplicate these things. But again, shine your light. Let people feel that radiance. You'll attract other light beings.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else? I think we're done.
Yeah, I think we're done. Oh,
Lucky. Oh.
you want to read for Lucky, and it'll be a last reading unless somebody else chimes in. Want to read for Lucky? Last call.
Okay, well, there's a comment I have. That you lived a long journey so far. How does it feel? Oh, how do we feel in our journey?
Well, my journey was 48 years of pain and suffering until I got out of my mind and surrendered my mind and tapped into who who I am, and all my health issues went away. Oh, so Barbara, yeah, I saw you like the post before, but we haven't seen you. So we were just about to end, Barbara, but I'll give you a quick reading here. See, I'm not sure if Lucky
Okay.
just had a question or wanted a reading. I'm not sure, so I'm reading for Barbara.
Well, I didn't mention my journey, but go ahead and read. Barbara Taylor. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see for Barbara and the shadow element.
I can't read. What did she say below it? N-A what? Mary? I can't read that. Okay. So reading for Barbara Taylor. Okay.
Yeah, for Barbara. Let's see. So, okay, here's the message for you. Let's take a look here. All right, so we got your spirit animal is the koala, the empathy. Speak less and listen more. Really have this compassion for yourself. And just notice judgment and the stories that you're telling yourself. And to remind you, just take a breath, to slow down, to breathe, and really just take time to just be with yourself. So I was asking what shadow element is in the way. And you can sit with this and see what this means
Yeah.
to you. So we're getting the entitlement card, the entitlement shadow. So just remember to slow down, take a breath, and just notice the stories that you're telling yourself. And why is that story true? And just to relax with yourself.
Okay, so now what did Lucky say? Oh.
And yeah, so you want to share your story before we wrap up?
Well, mine was about coming from a dysfunctional abusive background, severe abuse, and attracting abusive people into my life. I recognize that. I recognize the patterns of behavior. I took a course in college. I was in college, and it was called the Psychology of Communication. And in the course, we learned through reading novels and all kinds of things that that we are participants in the abuse because we play a role. They become the abuser, we become the victim. It's like, the duality, the student and the teacher. In this case, playing into the negativity was what caused me to keep attracting negative influences. Men, I was married to an abusive man. I learned to stand up for myself, not to become a victim, not to play a role, and to come out healed and happy, and to eventually meet somebody and get married and be happy. He's right here. And I couldn't ask for a better partner. I had to change that pattern of keep attracting controlling, abusive, even violent men, because that's what I grew up with, and that's what was familiar. And we can become uncomfortable, with something new that's different, finding somebody loving. Maybe back then, when I was steeped in this abuse, I wouldn't have recognized somebody good. I would have thought they were too uh, weak, let's say, and bypass them.
Yeah, so a random person, can I ask? What do you want to ask?
Okay.
And we're going to be
Well,
wrapping it up here. I see
yeah,
some
it's
people
getting.
watching. Yeah, it's getting like
So, That's a random person. Can I ask what?
Yeah, that's what we're
Well,
saying.
maybe you just pull a card for them and see what energy.
Yeah, let's see the.
I think that's what they mean. Just in general.
Yeah, let's see. So, oh well. Okay, so the general energy for a random person is the Sama determination, just being persistent, just
Right.
really being persistent. You know where you're going, you will get there. Take it one step at a time. Beware the mind creating impatience, and to realize one step at a time. You don't need validation, you don't need proof. If it feels right to you, it's the right step.
Well, this is love and peace, bringing love and peace into your life, finding a way to do that. And there are many ways to do that by doing something that you love, by being open to new, exciting experiences, getting out more, and being with people who are like minded, who share your values. Okay.
Yeah,
I think we're done.
I think we're done. I'm not seeing any more comments. We've been 50
Okay.
minutes after all this.
That's very good.
Yeah.
We've been on for a while.
Yeah.
We will do it again. We don't know when.
But tomorrow we're joining you again in the Vibrant Soul Society.
That's private group. If you want to join the Vibrant Soul Society, we are going to be live at 7:30 tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's the Vibrant Soul Society, a healing oasis.
Right. Yes.
So, all right. So the link is pinned there if you want to check that out. It's only $5 for the first month, and we really just give everything we have to it. And those readings we both read for that person. We really spend 3-4 minutes really getting into the energy.
Yes.
So it's really good.
Okay.
All right.
You want to say good night?
Good night. Bye for now.
Thank you.
See you soon. Bye-bye.